This is Neural Newscast.
Today is Wednesday, June 17th, 2026. Here are the stories that matter this morning.
At the G7 summit in France, President Donald Trump warned that the pending memorandum of understanding with Iran is not yet a final agreement.
While the deal aims to end the 15-week conflict in the Gulf, the administration has threatened to resume military action if Tehran fails to comply with the terms.
Despite that rhetoric, the first Iranian tankers carrying 3.8 million barrels of crude oil have already moved past the United States Navy blockade perimeter.
A formal signing is expected this Friday in Switzerland, marking a shift toward long-term negotiations over Iran's nuclear program and regional influence. Friction remains high as Israeli officials stated they are not bound by the agreement and have continued strikes in southern Lebanon this morning. Iran's foreign minister responded that any continued Israeli presence or military strikes in Lebanon would constitute a direct violation of the deal.
In other news, G7 leaders in Evian-les-Bains are refocusing on the war in Ukraine after months of Middle East distractions.
The United States signaled a return to sanctions on Russian oil shipments that were previously eased to keep global prices low during the Iran conflict.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky met with leaders for 75 minutes to request more Patriot missiles to defend against recent drone barrages. Turning now to West Africa, the entire government of Equatorial Guinea has resigned after failing to meet more than 10% of its targets. Vice President Teodoro Nguema Obiang Mange stated the move is necessary because public management must be accompanied by measurable results. President Obiang cited a failure to diversify the oil-rich economy and noted that state resources were being used for personal interests rather than development. Meanwhile, the 2026 World Cup is underway. Lionel Messi scored a hat trick in Argentina's opening match against Algeria in Kansas City.
Messi is now tied for the all-time tournament record of 16 goals, while French star Kylian Mbappe also moved into third place on the scoring list.
In Japan, competition regulators raided 6 major ice cream manufacturers on Tuesday over allegations of a price-fixing cartel.
Companies like Meiji and Izaki Glico are suspected of inflating prices by up to 10%, while the nation faces record summer temperatures.
Here is what else we're watching. Starting with today's World Cup matches featuring Portugal against the Democratic Republic of Congo.
At age 41, Cristiano Ronaldo is expected to see limited playing time as he begins his 6th World Tournament campaign.
In the United Kingdom, authorities will implement new sanctions today targeting Russia's shadow fleet of vessels used for liquefied natural gas exports.
The focus will be on the Arctic LNG 2 project, as Western nations look to tighten the financial net around Moscow's energy infrastructure.
Finally, the Japan Fair Trade Commission is expected to release a preliminary report on the ice cream industry raids later this week.
From Neural Newscast, I'm Isabel Moreno.
And I'm Thomas Keene.
And that is the briefing for today. Thanks for listening.
Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com.